walking across America to remember the fallen.
We hear from the finalists of Operation Rising Star.
Soldiers compete in the Worthington Cup.
Welcome to this week's Marne Report. I'm Caitlin Kenny.
And I'm Sergeant First Class Jonathan Bell with 3rd Infantry Division Public Affairs. Our top story this week is about a normal guy doing the extraordinary. Mike Vitti is on a journey across America, walking 7,100 kilometers. Each kilometer is for a service member who has died in the recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan.
He visited Fort Stewart with about a month left in his Hiking for Heroes journey and stopped by Warriors Walk to meet Gold Star family members. Averaging 25 miles a day, his goal is to raise the awareness of everyday Americans about the sacrifice of our nation's heroes and their families. November is Warrior Care Month, an opportunity to inform service members and families about programs and initiatives designed for them through the Warrior Care system. On November 14th, Fort Stewart is having an event to provide these families information and resources. With us this week is Patricia Lamson from the Family Assistance Center, who's here to tell us more. Welcome.
Thank you.
Last week we talked about GPS event. Can you tell us what GPS stands for?
GPS stands for Growth, Progression, and Strength.
And why is this event so important to service members and their families to attend?
The Army has realized that the transition out of the military can be a unique challenge. So we have designed this event to help soldiers who are in the Integrated Disability Evaluation System, or the Med Board. And it is an opportunity for them and their family members to have access to a wide variety of resources and a first-hand opportunity to ask their questions.
Why does the Army provide these events?
The Army realizes that one of the things that happens is that there's so much information out there that we need to make sure that we have the ability and that we create opportunities for people to be able to ask their individual questions one-on-one, and also an opportunity for them and their families to get information about the wide array of resources that are available.
What is unique about these family situations that you want to focus on at this event?
As soldiers are going through the Integrated Disability Evaluation System and looking at how they are going to refocus their life and plan their future after the military, we want to make sure that they're aware of the wide variety of things that we can do to help their new career in the civilian world be a success.
And where can service members and their families go for this GPS event?
Well, we will be on the 14th of November from 09:30 to 14:30 at Building 4973, which is the Soldier and Family Assistance Center. We're right across from Wynn Army Hospital. So if you're looking with your back to the emergency room and look across the courtyard, you'll see us.
So thank you again, Patricia, for getting the word out about this event.
Thank you for having me.
Sledgehammer soldiers from 3-1 Cav, 269 Armor, and 1st to the 15th Infantry participated in the 2014 Worthington Cup in Gagetown, New Brunswick, Canada. The Hinesville community came out to honor our veterans during the Salute to Veterans celebration at Bryant Commons Park. It was a time for community members to network with veterans and educate them on the valuable services the Hinesville community has to offer.
You went to war alone, but you came back with brothers and sisters. And this shows our support as brothers and sisters of all veterans, regardless of service, that we're here. And there's more than just yourself. And it gets them the chance to, if they want to talk to someone about their disability or about what they went through, there's different organizations here just for that to help them.
One veteran gave attendees a first-hand look at the custom-painted truck that will serve as a rolling memorial in the various Veterans Day parades in the coming weeks. For this veteran, this event held special significance.
Building this truck is one of the ideas to promote us, the whole military community, and Fort Stewart and Hunter. That's the reason why we are doing all these activities, because we need to support the new soldiers, the ones that are staying in and the ones that are coming out, because we didn't have that opportunity, but now we believe we should do that and have that responsibility.
The safety of the community is important to Team Stewart. From October 27th to November 2nd, there were 4 DUIs and third ID.
We can do better, dog-faced soldiers. Have some Marne pride, don't drink and drive.
Coming up on the Marne Report, another fun 5K race at Hunter for our runners.
On Veterans Day, what me and my family do is we go out and we eat, and we shake as many veterans' hands as we can to make sure that we thank them for their service and paving the way for soldiers like myself and my wife. She's a soldier also.
My father, unfortunately I'm not going to be able to see him, but I'm always going to call him, let him know that I still remember him. Thank you for everything he's done for me as part of me growing up, and let him know that I'm going to continue to do what he taught me.
All of my uncles on my mom and my dad's side all served in the various services, Army, Navy, and Marine Corps, so I'll be honoring those services.
I'm Army Secretary John McHugh. This Veterans Day, a grateful nation pauses to thank all those who served in our armed forces. Soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, and Coast Guardsmen fought our wars, preserved the peace, and guaranteed our freedom. We should remember, too, those who fight today in Afghanistan and defend America's interest across the globe. Veterans Day is a time to pay tribute to all the men and women whose service protects our way of life. They are the strength of our nation.
We all know what's happening in Western Africa. The Ebola outbreak is all over the news, and the stories you've seen and heard are scary. And now our troops are heading there to support USAID and lend a partner nation a helping hand. AFRICOM is following all the safety precautions to keep you safe and your family safe for when you return. For those deploying to Western Africa, thank you. Your service is making a difference, and we appreciate all that you do for our nation.
One of the most recognizable agencies in our Army is the Army Community Service. The Army Community Service is a social service organization designed to enrich the lives of our soldiers, their families, and our civilians. For nearly 50 years, the Army Community Service has helped soldiers be better parents, manage their money, help family members find employment. I'm Bill Lukens. I'm your ACS Director, and I have the honor to be a former dog-faced soldier. In fact, most of your ACS staff are former dog-faced soldiers. Our team demonstrates excellence every day, and we continue to improve the many ways we help soldiers and families.
ACS offers a multitude of services that can enhance your life. Statistically, only 1 out of 4 soldiers, spouses, leaders know the full range of services ACS offers. Come discover ACS.
Our team at Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield have created some great ways to provide a myriad of services. We, Army Community Service, are 100% committed to making families ready and resilient.
We help people with pretty much anything causing stress: marriage, money, moving, parenting, even spouse's career search. Remember this, we are happiest when we're able to be of help to you. So come discover ACS.
Pay a visit to ACS and discover what our financial counselors and Army Emergency Relief Officers can do for you.
Come to ACS and discover how the exceptional Family Member Program staff can assist you with your family member with special needs.
Deploying? Or maybe you've recently returned from a deployment, whether it's your first or your 7th. Come, discover ACS.
Come to ACS and discover resiliency training. Learn how to bounce back.
If you didn't know, you need to know. The place of discovery is in Army Community Service.
ACS is also located at Hunter Army Airfield, and we provide the same services as Fort Stewart. So come, discover ACS, Building 1286.
Soldiers, spouses, and children are what's important to us at the Family Advocacy Program. Come discover parenting skills, communication skills, and positive ways to handle stress and anger. You are our priority.
ACS는 여러분과 함께합니다. 궁금하신 점 있으시면 언제든지 방문해 주십시오.
Ven, descubre ACS. Estamos aquí para ayudarte. Entdecken Sie ACS. Wir haben etwas für jedermann.
Come discover what ACS can do for you. We are here to enrich your lives.
Welcome back to the Marne Report. Are you looking for some fun things to do with your family? Then let's check in with Molly Cook from FMWR, who is here to give us some more information on an upcoming event.
Hi, I'm Molly Cook, and this is your MWR Minute. Head on over to Hunter Army Airfield on November 15th for the Turkey Trot Fun Run. All are invited to walk or run in a 5K or 1.5 miles in this free, non-competitive family event. Registration will kick off at 9:30 a.m. at Stephen Douglas Street and North Perimeter Road, which is also the starting point for the run. Everyone who participates will be entered in for a chance to win a free turkey. For more information, call 912-315-5078. To learn more about our upcoming MWR events, visit us online at www.stewartmwr.com or www.huntermwr.com. FMWR, we're your complete destination for families, fun, and fitness. Thank you, Molly. 7 finalists came out to prove that they had what it takes at this year's Operation Rising Star contest. Photojournalist Zach Renstrom had a chance to sit down with the finalists and brings us an in-depth look at this year's tournament.
Singing is my passion. I love what I do, and I thought it'd be a great opportunity to have a platform that I would not typically have and to meet new people. I love to sing because it's when I feel most effective. I do a lot of singing in church. I'm actually a praise and worship leader, and when I sing, it's when I feel closest to God. It's when I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, so I feel at home.
Tuxedo waiters, black and tie, white tablecloths and red wine. We've been planning this night, looking forward to it for some time.
I'm here to hopefully broaden the horizon on my music abilities, compete with the best there are, and hopefully do pretty good.
All I can think about is getting you home.
I sing because it's my passion, really. Whether I'm singing to myself or singing to my wife or other people, it's definitely what I love to do, and this competition just makes it even better.
I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is It's all right with me.
I sing because, well, at first I was forced to join the children's choir, and then I actually started to enjoy it, and I've been singing ever since.
I want to spend my life with only you.
In the competition, I think I've grown to feel more comfortable on the stage, and I've tried to, do away with some of my nerves, and the coaches have helped me to improve on my stage presence and to open up more.
I know you loved him a long time ago. And even now in my arms.
I was kind of influenced to do this. I've sang a lot of karaoke in the past. My buddies, they kind of talked me into it, and it wasn't something I was too thrilled about at first. A long history of issues I've had in the past with singing on stage and watching my granddaddy do it. But they finally talked me into it, and it's been a good experience so far, so I'm trying to improve on that.
Now close your eyes and let it be me. Don't pretend it's him, some fantasy.
I've definitely gained confidence. Confidence is one of the biggest things. I've learned that I am who I am because of what my granddaddy made me, and why not show it?
I would only be in your way.
I'm here, it's kind of last minute. I actually knew about this competition last year that I wanted to join, but I was deployed. So I saw the sign on the last day and I ran over and tried to get a spot, and thankfully they let me in.
So goodbye, please don't cry. We both know that I'm not what you need.
Being at UOD Tech really is giving me confidence because you're the subject matter expert in your field. So sometimes you have to go up where I am a specialist. Sometimes I'm the one who has to go up to, say, a sergeant or a general or something like that, and I need to have that confidence to know what I'm talking about, so they have the confidence in me and my team. So that kind of projects when I'm up on stage very easily. We're all multifaceted. We are all from different areas, and it's nice to bring something like this together where everybody's talent is able to shine, and not just on the battlefield, but off of it and back home while we're having a good time. So.
In our ongoing campaign recognizing the symptoms of bullying, students from Taylors Creek Elementary School participated in an anti-bullying exercise where they got an up-close and personal look at the effects of bullying.
I did have experience of getting bullied before. It was on the bus. I had a notebook, actually, and I was writing down names. It was almost the end of the year, and he took my notebook and he almost ripped it. If you went in contact with the bully, violence is never the answer, and just tell a grown-up.
I really do think that it speaks highly of the students and the staff at Taylors Creek, because some of the comments that were made by those kids when they were making the skit was, I'm very uncomfortable being the bully, and this is really different. I don't like this.
It kind of made me feel how it feels how to be a bully, and I would never want to be one.
I felt okay because I knew it wasn't real, but if it really happened, I wouldn't feel so good. I would have been telling someone.
She's not one of us.
Bullying is very hurtful, very harmful. There are so many different types of bullying, and the victim can be affected in so many different ways that the scars from the bullying situation can last a long time, a lifetime. Once again, it's a systemic effect. When we start from the staff, everyone on board at our school, the custodians, the lunchroom workers, everyone wore orange. That shows that we all stand together, from adults to students, to take a proactive approach in educating our kids on what bullying is, what to do about it if they're faced with bullying, and how to be a good, respectful member of society and not become part of a bully situation.
In recognition of Veterans Day, there will be several local events taking place in the Savannah area to honor our current and past veterans. On Saturday, November 15th at 1 p.m., the Tybee Salute to Heroes Parade will begin on Tybee Island across from City Hall at 403 Butler Avenue.
And at 4 p.m. on November 16th, the massing of the colors will take place at the East Campus of the Savannah Christian Church at 9150 Old Montgomery Road in Savannah near Skidaway Island. To find out what's happening across Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield, we turn to the Frontline newspaper.
Hi, Managing Editor Elvia Kelly is out this week, and I will be giving you the latest details from the Frontline. For the November 6th edition, check out the front page story about Mike's Hiking for Heroes. The Marne Faces, Marne Places on page 4A features a story unique to the Marne Division. This week, we are featuring Amelia Jones, a Tuskegee Airman. And last but not least, trainers, coaches, and powerlifters attended the CrossFit powerlifting training course at Cairo Fitness Center on Fort Stewart. Mike Vitti is walking more than 7,100 kilometers or 4,144 miles across America, 1 kilometer for each and every service member who was killed in action during the recent wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. He visited Fort Stewart's Warriors Walk November 2nd, where he was met by Gold Star family members. After some brief remarks, Vitti took photos and spent personal time with each Gold Star family member present. He was given wristbands and pins from family and friends of service members who paid the ultimate sacrifice in the past 13 years. At the age of 95, we can be forgiven for not expecting any surprises in our future. So, when Amelia Jones boarded the Honor Flight bus bound for Washington, D.C., she had no idea that she would return a different person. Amelia Robinson Jones, 95, was among the African-American women who stepped forward during World War II to serve our country. Born in South Carolina, the youngest of 14 children, she completed her bachelor's degree in 1942 at Georgia State College, later renamed Savannah State University. Check out her story on page 4A in the Frontline. The CrossFit course aids with developing special strength from explosive strength, strength speed, and what velocities they are trained at. It also teaches one how to use the power lifts through proper technique and the correct selection of special exercises to enhance the CrossFit athlete. Join us on the Marne Report to catch the most current news and events found in the Frontline across Fort Stewart, Hunter Army Airfield, and online at our Frontline website at stewartfrontline.com.
I'll just take a moment in silence and look at the past, study on the past, just read the past accomplishments and read the current trends. But how I remember the veterans is the sacrifice and the nobility that they sacrificed their lives.
My grandfather and my uncle both served. My grandfather was in the Air Force, my uncle was in the Marines, and of course all my brothers in the CVMA.
I'd like to celebrate the memory of my friend Adrian Stump. He was killed in Afghanistan in a helicopter crash. He's a friend of mine, and he's a hero to me and my family, and I just want to make sure we remember him and nobody forgets him.
3 teens were arrested today for defacing the Kensington Park War Memorial overnight. The destruction includes painted messages against the military and the war in the Middle East. The 3 teens were picked up in the early morning hours after evidence was left at the scene.
Grandpa, something wrong?
Some people sure have short memories, and those who are too young to know need to be taught. Come on, I want to show you guys something.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
At dawn on the morning of the 6th of June, 1944,
225 Rangers jumped off the British landing craft and ran to the bottom of these cliffs. 225 came here. After 2 days of fighting, only 90 could still bear arms. These are the boys of Puente Hojo. These are the men who took the cliffs. These are the champions who helped free a continent. And these are the heroes who helped end a war. You are men who in your, quote, lives fought for life and left the vivid air signed with your honor.
In the name of God and country, I learned to defy gravity.
To honor my family,
I lived in the belly of a beast.
I fixed the hearts of iron monsters.
I became a worm in the mud for dignity,
For honor, for righteousness' sake, for God and country.
I fought for you.
I fought for you. For you. I fought for you. I fought for you. I fought for you.
I fought for you.
For you.
For you.
For you.
For you.
Do you know what it means to have someone's back? To have another life depend on you and only you?
Where your vision, your defense, your support
is the very thing that is the difference in their life or death.
This feeling is known in the truest form by those that willingly protect you and me every day.
In the military, got your six means I've got your back.
Today, Got Your Six is more than a term. It's a way to bring military veterans and civilians together.
It's a show of respect for all who served.
And a way to ensure that they return home to be seen as assets and leaders.
I've got your six.
I've got your six.
I've got your six.
I've got your six.
I've got your six. I've got your six.
I've got your six.
I've got your six. To find out how you can help, visit gotyoursix.org today.
Getting out of the military, I was missing this camaraderie.
It's frustrating when you try and talk to people that don't understand.
I would be talking, but I wasn't there with them. You just feel so alone.
I still had the anger, I still had the addictions, but we didn't talk about that.
Came to a point where it's like, okay, I really need to talk to somebody about this.
Family more or less encouraged me, go to the VA, you're a veteran, see what they can do to help you.
When you have family, friends, when you have the facilities like the VA and the Vet Center, it gives me, it gives others encouragement to keep moving forward.
It's okay to go get help. It's okay to talk to people, because it takes true strength to ask for help.
Talking with other veterans was the best method for learning the roadmap to success.
Hear veterans' real stories of strength and recovery at maketheconnection.net.
Welcome back. In this week's Task Force Fitness, active duty soldiers and retirees can sign up for one of the 2 remaining outdoor recreation managed deer hunts for Fort Stewart this season. You can sign up at the Stewart or Hunter Pass and Permit offices.
The hunt will be November 22nd in the Red Cloud area with a registration deadline of November 12th. The last hunt will be in the Bravo 4 area December 20th with a sign-up deadline of December 10th. Only 50 participants will be selected in a lottery for each hunt. For more information, call 912-435-8061 for Stewart and 912-315-5163 for Hunter.
That's all for this week's Marne Report.
You can watch the Marne Report in the morning at 5, 5:30, and 8 and 8:30, noon in the evening at 5 and 5:30, 9 and 11. Or as always, check us out on the web at stewart.army.mil and on Vimeo at vimeo.com/thirdid. Have a great week. Rock of the Marne.